Hi everyone, my name is Paul. I am the founder and developer of ZenGengo. ZenGengo is a digital language teaching and learning platform that covers all 4 skills of listening, reading, writing, and speaking. In this video, we're going to do a deep dive into the text test assignment type. So I'm assuming that you've already logged into your ZenGengo account and that you have navigated to the folder in which you wish to create the assignment. So first of all, go ahead and click on the text to test assignment type icon. And then you will see the assignment creation panel. You need to input a title first. Okay, I'm not very imaginative, so I'm going to put in my text to test. If we want to, we can include a variety of media prompts, including images, audio, video, etc. But in this case, I'm going to leave that blank just to keep the video simple and to focus on the main features of the text to test assignment type. In the next section, we can specify the language of our text and the language of our definitions. Okay, so we support 4 different text languages right now: English, French, German, and Spanish. But we support many different kinds of definition languages, for English at least. For the other languages, we also support the same definition languages. Okay, so I'm going to choose English as my text language, and I'm going to choose Japanese as my definition language. Okay, so what this assignment will do is automatically provide definitions for the most important or significant words in the text, thus making it much easier for the teacher to create vocabulary and grammar learning activities for the student. In the next section, I'm going to input the text I would like to use, and I've just prepared a short text about Japan here, so I'm going to copy and paste that into the box. The next thing I need to do is click on the process button, and this will send a request to our servers, and it will come back with the definitions for the words in the text. Now, if I scroll down, I can see that I have definitions for the words in the text. So I have Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan, close to, capital, I have biggest, country, live on, etc. So all of the, most of the important words in the text, the program has automatically found definitions for me. Now I can choose which of these words I would like to test. So I'm just going to choose Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan, close to, and maybe country, and maybe islands. Okay, so I've got 5 different words selected. So those are the ones I want the students to study and to learn in this activity. In the next section, we also have the choice of doing a grammar activity. So again, this is optional, but if I want to do it, I can choose which sentences I would like to test the students on. Because this is a relatively short text, I'm going to just select all of these sentences, so each of them will be subject to a grammar activity. Now, further up at the top here, I skipped over some options, which I will now explain. In this section here, we can choose a voice. So what the system will do is it'll create an audio version of the text automatically. And we have a variety of languages and accents. I'm going to go for UK English and Amy. And if I want to check the voice, I can click on the speaker icon.
Good afternoon. My name is Amy, and this is my voice.
Okay, in the next section, we have a few options. If I want to, I can display a listening and reading section. That is optional. I don't have to do that, but in this case, I would like to do it. If that is checked and we have also chosen a voice, we can decide to just do an audio, a listening activity without reading. And I will demonstrate each of these in a moment, but for the time being, I'm going to leave that unchecked. We also have an option to display a word gloss section, and again, I'm going to leave that checked for the time being. Okay, so I have my vocabulary, I have my grammar, and I have decided to show the student the score and the feedback after they submit their assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. Okay, now my assignment has been created. I'm going to click on the eye icon so I can view the assignment as a student would see it. Okay, now we can see that the system has generated audio for this text.
Japan is a country in East Asia. It is a group of many islands close to the east coast of Korea, China, and Russia.
You can see that as the audio plays, the relevant part of the text is highlighted, thus drawing the student's attention to the text and making it easier for them to follow, to read and listen at the same time. Okay, so this is the reading and listening section, and then the student would click on the next button, and they're going to go to the word gloss section. Remember, we had that option about showing a word gloss section. This is the word gloss section, and the vocabulary items that I chose, that I wanted to test the students on, will be included in this section. So all I have to do is roll my cursor over the word to see a translation of the words. Okay. Clicking on next will take me to the vocabulary matching quiz. So at the top I see the word in Japanese and I have to choose the correct option. And once I've made my choice, I click on the next button. Okay, so I finished answering all the vocabulary questions. The next section is the grammar section. And here what we have is the sentences that I chose, that I wanted to test, have been scrambled up, and the student has to rearrange them into the correct order by clicking on the parts of the sentence in the correct order. So I'm going to click on Japan is a country in East Asia. When I'm happy with my answer, I just go ahead and click on next to go to the next question. Okay, I finished the grammatical check section, and I'm going to click on submit, and then I will be able to see my results. So I got Pacific Ocean correct, got islands wrong, close to correct, Sea of Japan got wrong, and then I can see in my grammar section I made some mistakes. Okay. We can see the first sentence was completely correct, and the others I just kind of skipped through, so they've all been marked incorrect. Okay, so my score was only 25%. All right, I'm going to show a couple of variations on the options now. So I'm back in the assignment configuration panel, and this time I'm going to switch off the word gloss section and click on save. Update, sorry. Now if I go back to the assignment and try it again, I will see that I start with the listening and reading section. And when I click on next, I go straight to the vocabulary check. Okay, so the word gloss section is not shown, so that can be turned off if you prefer. The next I'm going to do show text to speech only, and click on update. And if I go back to the assignment, I will see now that the text has been hidden. So I only have the audio track and not the text. So that's also another option if you prefer that. And finally, if I do not select a voice, then the first section is reading only. So I'm going to go click on update and refresh this page, and I will now see that I only have the text without the audio. Okay. So that is how to create and submit a text-to-test assignment using ZenGengo. Thanks for listening.